I'm chasing happiness. Chasing happiness. I can settle for nothing less. Chasing happiness. With your help or by myself. Happiness. It doesn't matter, I define my success. I'm chasing happiness. I'm chasing happiness. Chasing happiness. I can settle for nothing less. Chasing happiness. With your help or by myself. Happiness. It doesn't matter, I define my success. I'm chasing happiness.
If you're asleep, you better wake up now. I am your hostess with the mostest, Greatness Arose, and I'm here with Stephanie of La Belle Fille Fashion Line. Welcome to Spotlight on You.
Thank you. Hi, everyone.
I'm chasing happiness. I'm chasing happiness. Chasing happiness. I can settle for nothing less. Chasing happiness. With your help or by myself.
I know you awesome peeps see this beauty right here. You see the face, you see the grace, and now we want to know her story. Let's flip through the pages. What was one of your biggest influences with starting with this exceptional career in fashion design?
That's a great question, and I really think the answer to that is the foundation of my life. Who is my mother? Actually, my mother told me something that was just groundbreaking for me, which I think she might have regret as I was growing up. She said, whatever you put your mind to, you can do. So as I grew up, I said, I'm going to be the first president. I'm going to be the boss of this house. I said, Mommy, you work for me. At like 5, I was like, Mommy, this is what I need you to get done today. And if you get it done by this time, you get a bonus of this amount. And I had like written contracts for her. And she showed me this like the other day. She was like, you were such a businesswoman at such a young age. And so she always said, whatever you want to do, Stephanie, you can accomplish it. So she set the bar, just there was no bar, you know.
There was no bar.
Exactly. So the
you
limits
can be
were
president.
not, exactly.
There really is no limit.
Right.
Okay.
I'm not into the politics. I don't want gray hair like that. So, right, since she told me I can do anything, it was just like everything was an option for me. So I was just really trying to find who I was and where I fit in. And I happened to be beautiful. Thank you, Jesus. Right? And so I said, okay, how can I?
That's half the work.
Exactly. No, seriously, it is. So
All pretty girls agree. They just laughed all around the world.
And so I said, well, how can I monetize this? Because while I'm beautiful, I'm also smart. I have an MBA. I've always been very astute. Studious, right? And studying just always came very easy for me. My mom would always say that me and my sister, she's older than me,
okay.
My sister would have to study for hours for a test. Me, you can give me some, like, 4 chapters. I can look at it for 20 minutes, cram, and get it with an A.
So I should have sat next to you in class.
Yeah, well, I didn't want anybody cheating unless.
Oh, you were that person.
Unless
I don't
you
want
were
to sit next
giving
to
me
you.
money, unless you're paying me or giving me some snacks or something. No.
Let me see your answers. No, work hard for this.
And I would tell. I'd be like, teacher,
Okay.
that one. So yeah, so how am I gonna monetize this? And when I was 19, I wanted to be a model, but I'm only 5'4". So I was doing swimsuit modeling, and I remember one fashion show I did the runway, and I did the photo shoot, and the designer said, you know, you're cute, but you're just too short, and you're just never gonna make it. And I just said, you know, thinking in the back of my mind, Mama said,
knock you out.
No.
Mama said.
I can be anything I want, anything I go after, I can achieve it. So I said, well, forget your stupid fashion line. I'm going to make my own fashion line. I'm going to be the model. I'm going to do everything, and it's going to just be my way. And so along that line, I realized I did not want to be a model anymore because it's just too much work. You guys have to be so fabulous, like at all times. The lights in it's hot, and you just gotta suck your stomach in.
It's not easy, but you gotta make it work. Yeah.
And I said, you know what? Let me just focus on the business part because that's really what's easiest for me. So I said, let me get into the sewing. Let me understand the construction of garments. And although I went to school for business, I said, how hard can sewing really be, right? So I got like 2 pieces of fabric together. I said, I'm gonna make my dress. I got my sewing machine. I got my thread. I said, okay, she's got everything she needs. She's gonna make a dress, right? And no.
I love that. You didn't get it right the first time.
Or the second, the
Good.
third, the fifth.
That's fine.
The 10th, and I was
fine.
just like, wait a minute, something's happening here. What is this point? So I was just at a point where I could just let it go and pursue something else, or I could cry through it,
Okay.
yell at my sewing machine,
Get mad.
get mad.
I feel like in the process of creating anything great, you need that chaos, you need that destruction. Like you need it to rain
Absolutely.
for a rainbow,
Absolutely.
to appear.
Yes,
so
yes.
I'm happy that you didn't get it right the first time because now
Oh,
you're
yes.
here.
Oh, yes.
You got it right eventually.
Eventually, I got it right. And you know what? I'm constantly learning. I'm constantly studying couture techniques. I'm always trying to see, how do they do it in France and Paris, where they have the coutier places. And so,
Bourgeois.
yeah, because with anything you do there, you always have to have a way to do it better or else it just gets boring. You always have to have a challenge. So I'm also studying how to do like origami,
Okay.
prints and fashion. So you'll see some of that in my upcoming line. But basically, my foundation is my mother. She is a Haitian, beautiful bombshell, and she just told me, Stephanie, you are beautiful. You have brains. You can get this money. You got the class.
The name up. Get this money.
Yeah, and so
love it.
basically, what happens is I started off wanting to be a model. Then I said, no, I don't want to be a model. I want to be a fashion designer. So then once I became a fashion designer, I said, okay, this is getting a little boring for me. Now what I want to do is go full stream with manufacturing and also helping future entrepreneurs that want to be entrepreneurs, helping them get themselves established. If they want to have like their own fashion line, they can come to me and show me, what their vision is or what they're looking for, and I can help them create or manufacture their line, as well as kind of mentor them into how to monetize and, what price points you want to stick with and how to understand just the fashion industry as a whole.
So you heard that. Challenge yourself so it doesn't get boring.
I'm chasing happiness. I'm chasing happiness. Chasing happiness. I can settle for nothing less. Chasing happiness with your help or by myself.
I'm here with Stephanie of La Belle Fille fashion line, and I want to know, because you came in here with your business, your business attire and your big dreams. I want to know, what are the elaborate schemes? What are you getting into? Like, let me know.
Schemes. That's
All
an
the
interesting
moves.
word. Because, I think business really is a scheme. You're coming up with a strategy to make money. It's almost in a way like how do you manipulate people to give you money, right?
You give them what they need.
Give them what they
You
need.
give them what they need.
And
you
charge them.
Charge them for it.
and
Stay
get your money.
consistent.
Exactly. That's one of the things that we really hone on is quality, consistency, and just bringing new things to the table as far as fashion is concerned. And people will pay for that because, in the fashion world, you have a lot of China made, things, Chinese made things, and it's just cheap. The quality of the fashion these days is just dwindling. And so what we're doing now is just focusing on being on trend and pre-trend, if that's a word. I just made it up.
That's your word.
Gave you that for free.
Done.
So, just thinking about being outside of the box. One
Yeah.
thing I've always been like the type of person that does not want to be like everybody else, because even when I've tried to be like someone else, I never fit in
It's
for
not
some
fun.
strange reason.
For some reason, it's not fun too.
It's not fun, and I just can't get it right. Like, I can't do it how they do it. It's just, I'm unique. And so what I'm doing now is I am researching origami fashion and just really making our fashion pop out and just come to life in a different way. It's super, super interesting. It's predominant in Japan, so that's what they do there. So I'm studying that, so you'll see that upcoming. I'm also mentoring other entrepreneurs as far as how to monetize their business and just identifying where their niche is.
Okay.
And how to just dominate in that niche. I do a lot of internet marketing as well. And so I specialize in helping other people reach their customers, because you can have a bunch of customers, but if you can't get a message across to them at
Absolutely.
one point in time, then it's like,
What are you doing?
Like, what exactly are we doing here, and how exactly are you going to make money from that?
Okay.
In addition to that, I'm also I am in the stock market, so I do trading as well. So she's not just limited to fashion; she is worldwide.
She's a smart girl. It's brains, beauty, and fashion. You know, this is what we're here for. I love this.
Yes.
I love this.
So
So we're not just a pretty face. We are a brand. We are a
Yes,
business, and you want to be
absolutely.
respected as a business owner
Yes.
more than anything. I love that.
And you know, it's almost not fair because you know when you're beautiful, they think you're stupid, right?
I know.
And so when people approach me to try to take advantage of me business wise, and I review the contract,
You
I'm
hit him
like,
with that vernacular. You hit him with the vocabulary. Like,
this
oh,
is
she knows what
not.
she's talking
Yeah.
about.
Okay. X X
Scratch
X
his head.
X X. We're gonna implement A, B, and C. If
I
this
came here with
doesn't
my
work for you-
blueprint.
Correct.
I love it.
And so it's really refreshing to be young, to be dynamic, to be educated, and to have the ball in your court. You know, in this generation, it's needed. You know, entrepreneurship is needed. You know, the times of working a 9 to 5. You know, honestly, I really don't see this upcoming generation being that type. I really see us as
business owners.
entrepreneurs, enjoying what we do and just living life to the fullest, not just waking up, going to work, and being miserable, which I used to be, but I am free.
Today, I
am free,
declare
yes.
that I am free. Okay. So what I loved your 3 pointers for your brand. You said was creativity,
Yes.
consistency, and quality.
Yes.
You gotta love it.
Yeah.
I'm chasing happiness. I'm chasing happiness. Chasing happiness. I can settle for nothing less. Chasing happiness. With your help or by myself.
Miss Lovely, Stephanie.
Yes.
And I love it. Tell me what's going on for the future of your brand. What do you have, in store for your brand? What's coming up? Any dates I should write down on my calendar?
Good question. Well, you know what? I just want to share with you the vision of La Belle Tiffy, what drives me to keep going, and what the overall goal is. When God gave me the vision for La Belle Tiffy, what I saw was a huge warehouse, manufacturing warehouse, and we had different sections in the warehouse. So one section was dedicated to the models and the photography. The next section is dedicated to the actual manufacturing process where we design, we print the patterns, we cut the fabric, we sew, we have the quality control. The next section is dedicated to just straight distribution and the sales team. The next section is dedicated, it's 4?
That's 4.
Okay. The next section is dedicated to just like a boardroom where we come up with continuous ideas of how to push the brand forward. And then the other sections would just be places where the employees can just enjoy life, like a gym,
Oh, that's
a
nice.
spa. We need back massages.
That's different. I like
Yeah,
that.
we need facials. We need.
I thought you were just gonna say like a break room where they could eat sandwiches.
No.
She's like, no, I want them to be relaxed.
No, yeah.
In their most creative space. That's
kind of like
different.
a Google. You know how Google is like the best place to work? I want it to be like that for LaBelleTV.com. And our business is not just about, me making money, but I want to see everybody making money. So whoever works for me, my future employees, I just want you to know that you will be your own boss. It will not be like, oh, Stephanie, we hate our boss. She's horrible. No, it's going to be, listen, this is what the task is. I need you to get this done. If you get this done in 2 hours, then you don't have to stay the whole 8 hours.
You're
get it
building
done and leave.
young entrepreneurs for the future. That's it?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Is that it?
That's exactly
That's
what
it?
it is.
It's a wrap.
And so... And so the goal is to build, empower, encourage young entrepreneurs through the vehicle of fashion. However, because I am business oriented, it's not limited to fashion.
Okay.
So right now my daughter is writing a book, so I'm into publishing.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
Thank you.
She looks just like herself.
Hi.
Long story short.
Like mommy. And so I'm into book publishing, I'm into writing, I'm into internet marketing. So basically every area that we can make money, that's exactly what we want to do. And I want us all to make money so that we can all go on vacation and we can all just live life and we can all just have money coming in as we sleep, because that's the goal, right?
Absolutely. I love too that you branch out. You kind of do this octopus thing where you like branch out to,
Octopus,
and it's
yes.
right? I was
Yes.
thinking like, what could I
Yes.
compare it to?
Absolutely.
An octopus.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know, and you branch out to many different, not just fashion. You want to, you're very business minded.
Yes.
And I love that. I could tell you're business minded
you.
when you came in with the
darling.
with the button up. Hold on,
Yes,
come here with the
darling.
all red, lady in red. I love it. That's awesome.
Thank you.
I'm chasing happiness. I'm chasing.
And so this is what I call our blue Hawaiian off-shoulder formal gown. It features puff sleeves, as well as, if you see from the side and the back, it's very form-fitting. However, not too fitted, but enough to really accent the shape and the flow of a woman's body.
Happiness. It doesn't matter. I define my success. My dream is to live happy.
The length is extended just for that exaggerated look as she walks away.
Yes.
And with this look, really what I was looking for, or trying to create, I should say, is just a look that will have you feeling like an elegant princess, or someone's wife, or just really the queen or the princess, or just a woman of power, a woman of grace, a woman that is sexy without having to be fully exposed per se.
Happiness, chasing happiness. I can settle for nothing less. Chasing happiness with your help or by myself. Happiness, it doesn't matter. I define my success.
So what does La Belle Tiffy mean? For those out there who don't speak Creole, I mean I do, but for those who don't,
Yes,
what does
yes.
La Belle Tiffy mean?
Well, La Belle Tiffy, the literal translation is the beautiful little girl. It was actually my nickname growing up, and when I started this company and I was thinking about what to name it, that was just the first thing that came to mind, the beautiful little girl. We all women have that beautiful little girl in us that is growing into maturity and is blossoming into a queen. And so as we blossom into being that queen, it is our responsibility to raise up the beautiful little girls behind us.
I love how it's not one solid material. You have two materials, and then you have the sheer up top. It's
Yes.
very sexy. I'm getting some underboob, but it's very classy.
Yes, the goal is to be classy at all times. However, there is nothing wrong
Being a little sexy.
with being sexy. After all, a woman's body is very attractive. We were made to attract. We were made to exude femininity. The Lord fashioned us. He didn't just make us. He fashioned us. And so the goal of this gown, if you lift your arms, you'll see the effect of the lace, the flounce lace. The goal of this gown is just to flow and to just be free in your femininity as well as your classiness, and just be the belle of the ball. And you also see that it has a slit, but it's not too high to where you're hoochie-fied.
Well, you're classified.
You're classified with it. Exactly, absolutely.
Happiness, this, that, and more.
Yep, and so that embodies La Belle Tiffy.
That was gorgeous. I just want to say thank you to Stephanie. You are exceptional.
so
Not
are
only
you.
are you, thank you. Not only are you beautiful, but you are intelligent, and I think
you.
that is exactly what we need right now, especially in
Yes.
this thriving industry.
Yes.
Please let them know where they can reach you, what handles, IG, Facebook, anything, everything.
All right, everyone. Well, my full name is Stephanie Clemons Nelson. You can reach me directly at labelletifi@gmail.com. La Belle Tiffy is spelled LAB as in boy, ELLETIFI@gmail.com. I'm also on Twitter at La Belle Tiffy. Instagram is at La Belle Tiffy. Facebook.com/La Belle Tiffy. And of course, if you want to order, our website is www.labelletiffy.com.
I am your hostess with the very mostest, Miss Greatness, A Rose, and that's Spotlight on you. Now the spotlight's on you.
I'm chasing happiness. I'm chasing happiness. Chasing happiness. I can settle for nothing less. Chasing happiness with your help or by myself. Happiness. It doesn't matter. I define my success. Chasing happiness. I'm chasing happiness. Chasing happiness. I can settle for nothing less. Chasing happiness with your help or by myself. Happiness. It doesn't matter. I define my success. Chasing happiness. Happiness.